Damien Duff, how does that one rank?
Considering we haven't actually won at yet, very, very high. Amazing shift performance. I say that probably defensive performance because with the ball I don't think we were particularly good. But anyway, I'm not going to pull them up in that today. Amazing year from the lads. I couldn't be prouder of them, and they just got what they deserve, in my opinion.
Into an FAI Cup final without conceding on the way to the final, it's a pretty impressive way to get there.
It is, yeah. Listen, there's been some tricky ties. Bray away, Carlisle, Bonagee, you never know what you're going to get. Obviously Bows at home. That's probably when it really started to build momentum, and then coming here, a really difficult tie. I don't think people realise how difficult it is. Some proper X factor up the top end of the pitch. But I think we dealt with it all day really well. It was just our bit with the ball. So yeah, listen, what was that? 11 goals scored. Gav Malloy with the 11th after reading about his family tree for the past 48 hours. It takes that long. Amazing performance from everyone.
It's in the blood for Gavin Malloy, and you highlighted the defensive performance. Gavin coming up from that left side of defence and banging that finish in. It's some strike.
It's unbelievable. The thing with Gav is, yes, of course, we give him detail on how to play the position, etc. Because I don't think he's ever really played there. But you could throw Gav in there. It's obviously in the bloodline, the football dynasty. He has a football brain. You throw Gav anywhere and he just gets it. So couldn't be happier or prouder. He took his chance 3-4 months ago. It's been an ever-present ever since.
And it's a deserved win. It's a narrow win. It's 1-0. But you look at Sean Boyd's chance. You look at the way we managed the game, particularly in the second half. It's narrow but well deserved, it's fair to say.
Yeah, narrow, well deserved. We could have been 2-3 up in the first half. Second half becomes nervy, I guess. We didn't keep the ball particularly well to build the game again. And you could feel, I thought some of the lads looked leggy. The majority of them, whether the emotion, whether it be my pre-match video, maybe pulled on the heartstrings. I'll have to look at that. But listen, we got over the line.
Can you tell us anything about the pre-match video this week?
We've had some buttes along the way. Before Bray come out of the traps 2-0 up after 10 minutes. Before Bows, the best performance of the season. So they do help. But today I thought we started slowly, got into the game in parts of the first half. So I don't know whether it didn't work particularly well today, but it was all about touching on the emotion of, when you're 8, you're 9, you're 10, with some pictures and music, and this is what dreams are made of. We've all come on different journeys, but we've all ended up here together. So listen, they're a tight bunch, and I thoroughly believe that's what got us over the line today.
With the quality in your squad, the likes of Shane Farrell, Sean Boyd, Luke Byrne, they're the type of players that deserve the platform of a cup final, aren't they?
Absolutely. You'd love to name the whole squad, but it's starting to rain. Amazing, yeah. Farrell, listen, he's had probably a difficult week, missing a bit of training, and the groin, is he fit, is he not? So he even looked a bit leggy today, which is strange because he's usually full of energy. But yeah, couldn't be more pleased for Luke, Clarkey back in, I was going to say Wembley again, I mean the Aviva, Lansdowne Road, that's what I call it. All the guys, they deserve it, and listen, we're going to have to park it because there's league form to go and address now.
It must be particularly pleasing because I know you mentioned during the week yourself and Quinner went to the cup final last year, and you probably dared to dream at that point leading a team out. What will it mean now to do that? At least that goal is achieved.
I'll have a tear in my eye again. Just even thinking about the prospect of maybe getting to a cup final the last 24 hours or so. Watching the video today, I was crying.
And you made it?
I made it, yeah. I knew what was coming, but listen, when you're in there together and you can feel the tension and that spirit between the guys, I think all the lads came out crying. But yeah, amazing day to look forward to, isn't it? Doesn't get any better for me. It's the pinnacle, it's the spectacle of the league. It's obviously a week after the end of the season.
How many tickets did you buy when you came down here? Because it felt like more than 450 were there. It was an amazing travelling spot.
Listen, we knew they'd get in somehow. Listen, Waterford I think could have dealt with everything better, whether it be car park tickets, but listen, that's for another day. Great to see the fans coming down, travelling, and just even emotional for me, running out to my kids. I wanted to, because sometimes, I hate to say it, I've put them second this year, and I've put the players, the likes of Shane Farrell and Jack Moylan and Sean Boyd, the whole squad, I've put them sometimes before Woody and Darcy, so that's why I wanted to go over to them and give them a big kiss.
Is there anyone you want to dedicate this to?
Well, listen, I haven't done that. And nobody's died either, so listen, it's done. The lads are in there singing and dancing, but it's an amazing achievement to get into a good final and obviously officially safe. But dedications, I think that we save that for when you win something.
Well, I think on behalf of all the Shells fans, I'd like to thank yourself, the staff, the players, because it's an amazing achievement to get to a cup final, and one that hasn't been done in a very long time. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Darren. I appreciate that. Thank you.
James.
Top man. Cheers.